Hello everybody, how are you? Hope you're okay. So all is good here. Obviously we have had the devastating news this week about the price hikes of Mounjaro in the UK. We'll get back to that in a minute. I'm going to tell you a bit about the week that's just gone by for me, and then we'll have a chat. So as some of you may know, it was my birthday this week, so I've had a fabulous week. I've been absolutely spoilt rotten, and I'm another year older. So I have got a couple of Care Bears to show you, because I've got a couple of new additions to Care Bear Corner. So I had these beautiful plushies from my friend. We've got Grumpy Bear, which is how I looked when I heard about the price increases. And we have Tender Heart, which, as you know, he is my absolute favourite. So they were from my beautiful friend Jenna, who gifted me them for my birthday. But I've also got this little gem. Now I want to collect these. So these are fairly new. They're from Pop Mart, and they are Care Bear with a I don't know if you can hear it. Every inside has got, let me just see if it'll focus. Every inside has got a different tummy, as they've all got different things inside their stomachs, and there's only those to collect, but they are blind bags. So yeah, so they are what I'm looking at collecting now. So I'm going to try and collect all of those. Anyway, but I had a fabulous week. I've had a fabulous birthday. Absolutely spoilt rotten by everyone. I don't deserve it. I do not deserve to be treated so well. But yeah, I've had a lovely week, and it's been fabulous. So, what have I been up to? So we went to some superbike racing. Well, not superbikes, bikes in general, because my twins are into that. So we went to our local Mallory Park and watched some of those. It's been my birthday. I've been to the doctors. I've got an update on that in a moment. But we've just generally had a really good week. It's coming up to the end of August, and the kids go back to school next week. How has that gone so quick? I don't actually know how quick the weeks are flying by. It's just absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. I just don't know where the year's gone this year. And I think because I'm doing my weekly videos, I think every week I log in and it's like, wow, another week's gone. So you notice the time going more. So yes, I've had my birthday. I had a few treats. So I don't know how that is going to impact on the scales next week, but it is what it is. What else have we done? I've been quite active though, so whether that will counteract that. So I finally went to the GP, managed to make an appointment. I actually went on my birthday, believe it or not, but it is what it is. I could get an appointment for that day. Spoke to my GP, told her how I'd been treated at the hospital. She didn't seem very, she didn't really say a lot, but she didn't seem very happy. She has re-referred me to the spinal unit at the hospital, and I'm hoping to get some answers, because she said, in her opinion, it wasn't very good that I went there and wasn't given the treatment that I was expecting. So she's going to re-refer me back to the spinal unit at the hospital. Hopefully we're going to go back to square one and be reassessed again, and explore different options. She has upped one of my painkillers. So, well, it's not it is a painkiller, but they give it me for it's Deluxetine. So I'm on it for 2 reasons. So she's upped that to 3 times a day now. So hopefully that will help. She hasn't given me a regular pain medication yet, because she wants to see how upping the Deluxetine helps first before we do that. So I've gone from being on 40 milligrams twice a day to 40 milligrams 3 times a day. So we'll see. But hopefully, if that doesn't help, hopefully that will help. And if not, then I can talk to her about other types of pain relief as well. We've also explored the Fibromyalgia. I never can say it properly, because I have wondered a few times whether I do suffer with that, because I do have symptoms that are similar to that. So she has sent me a diagnostic sheet, I think it was called, to fill in and to see whether I am or whether I do suffer with that. So that's sorted, and hopefully I can see people again at the hospital and get some more answers. I just hope that this time I don't have to wait 18 months to be seen again. But I've done something, you know, and hopefully the ball's rolling a bit. So that brings me kind of up to date. This week's weigh-in, let's get on to that first. So as you know, last week I stayed the same. Didn't really faze me because, you know, as long as I don't gain, I'm not really bothered. You know, staying the same was happy with me. But, and I'm so happy to say this, I am in my next stone bracket. I lost 2 pounds and that takes me down to 19 stone and 12. So I am into the next stone bracket. Yes, finally got there. And I couldn't be happier. So next week, if I can lose 2 more pounds, that will take me to a loss of 3.5 stones. So that is fabulous, really is fabulous. And I'm so happy. So yeah, so really pleased this week. 2 pounds, I've lost 2 pounds. Yeah, I was really, really pleased with that. Non-scale victories. I was having to think about this the other day. I haven't done this for a while. I would say it has to be silly little things like being able to get my shoes on my own. You know, finding things easier. It's hard to explain. I'm in no less pain, but I'm finding little tasks easier to do myself, which is to me a big non-scale victory. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think. But yeah, the under 19 stone is the massive one for me. You know, I've been waiting that for a long time, so I'm really pleased with that. But yes, yeah, so let's talk about what is on everyone's mind at the minute. I had that fateful email from MedExpress to say that the prices are going up. Now, it is in the news, isn't it, that they can go up by 170%. None of us know really what they're guaranteed to go up by. We're just kind of guessing, but it is devastating, absolutely devastating news. I already know people that have stopped without coming off, you know, gradually. I already know people that have decided that they're not staying on it. And what worries me is people are just going to be stopping straight away instead of coming off it gradually, like, you know, I think most of us would try and do. So we've only got to wait and see what happens, you know, what the prices will be. But I think it's concerning the way people are stockpiling these injections. You know, I've known people, I mean, it's personal preference, but I think it's silly that people are buying from all different suppliers. Like, I mean, good on them if they've got the money, but buying from all these different suppliers to make sure they've got enough drugs now for the next 6 months. You know, I mean, I personally haven't got that kind of money up front to be doing that. But yeah, so, you know, and then there's other people. I mean, I've just ordered my next pen, you know, and I've been told that it can be up to a 3 week, 15, up to 10 to 15, no, that must be wrong, up to 2 weeks basically for this next pen to come through, which is fine. I've got enough pen to last me, but yeah, because I've been using the Golden Dose, I'm kind of a bit behind. So because I've been using that Golden Dose, they think I'm due this pen soon. So yeah, so I've ordered my next one, and it all went through to the processing bit, and then I had an email today to say that due to high demand, they are experiencing problems with my pen, and I've got hiccups, and that it's going to be late basically. So I don't mean it horribly, but for these people that are stockpiling, they are then causing a problem for us people that actually do generally need our next pen, that can't afford to pay up front lots of money for this for the next 6 months. There's no way I can afford to do that. So yes, I just don't know what to think about it all. I don't know how people will manage, whether they'll look at different drugs. I mean, I know there's Wegovy and Ozempic and all the rest of it. We'll have to see, won't we? We'll have to see what will be, viable and doable for us all. But it is a shock, isn't it? It is a huge shock, to think that this pen that is helping so many people, and for a lot of people it's the only thing that's worked for them, the only thing that's given them a lifeline, and I've lost consistently now for 19 weeks I think I'm on, and I think it's scary that a lot of people that struggle any other way are probably going to have this taken away from them, yes, I think it's pulled the rug from a lot of people's feet, and I think a lot of people are going to struggle now. I mean, I will do everything I can to try and stay on it, but don't get me wrong, if it goes up to £300 like people are saying it is, there's no way on earth I'm going to be able to afford that each month. It's just not doable. Surely they're not going to up it by that much. All we can do is keep our fingers crossed that, when the news comes out in September, that it isn't going to go up that much. I don't know. I know I've had people comment on my post that, luckily it's on their insurance, but we don't get that in the UK. We either get things on prescription and we have to pay a charge to get that, or in some circumstances you get it for free, or you have to buy it privately. So yes, I'm buying it privately because I'm not actually eligible for it on prescription yet. You have to meet a criteria in the UK to be able to get the Mounjaro from your GP or from wherever, but I don't qualify for that, so at the moment I'm still paying for it privately. So what do you all think? What will you do? Will you reduce your pens down to make them last longer? Will you try and wean yourself backwards, or just come off straight away? I've got one friend, she's been struggling for a little while. She's not been losing. I think she's on quite a high pen. In my opinion, she's gone up too quick. Love her to bits, but she has gone up too quick. And I think she's got no hunger. And I think she's not really eating enough, in my opinion, on it to be losing weight. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know. In my opinion, she is too hungry, or not hungry enough, sorry. And, but she has just decided to stop because she's not had any loss now for about 3 or 4 weeks. She has just decided to go cold turkey completely. And I do worry. I think, it's concerning. Should you just come off a drug like that? Is there going to be massive side effects? I don't know, but it is concerning, and I do worry for these people. That should they be doing it? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think, say for argument's sake that this drug comes out and it's £350 and I've got to come off it, I think I would try and use my clicks and come down slowly on it. I don't know. It is really concerning. I think there's going to be a lot of people that, are just going to come off it. And I do worry that there might be complications for people that do that. But we'll only have to wait and see, won't we? And see what happens. For those people that can afford to get a couple of different pens from different prescribers, I don't know how that stands, whether you're supposed to do that or... I'm personally not in a position to do that. I'm only in a position to buy the pen that I'm due, if that makes sense. I am devastated. I think it's going to be so sad, and I think because we don't know for definite what the price is going to be. I know they've said that it could go up by 170%. Surely they must see the uproar that's going on. And, surely they must think, well, can we do this because we're going to lose people? I don't know. I'm not an expert, and I don't, the things that I say on here are only my opinion. I don't know. I don't know for definite what's going to happen. I don't know if it is going to go up by 170%. I don't know. But I'm only talking, it's my opinion, and I'm not sure what's what. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. You know, I'm not sure whether I'm going to stay on it if it goes up to that price. But I do know one thing for sure. I'm staying on here, and whatever route I go from here, I'm going to share with you still. So whether I go back to what I was doing before, calorie counting and exercise, as I can, I will share that on here. So I'm not going anywhere, and I hope you stay with me. Whatever happens, we're going to go through it together. Whatever happens, you know, we're here, and I don't want to lose you all, you know, so hopefully we can go through this thing together, and, you know, we can, I don't know, kind of share our journeys and kind of help each other if we all have to come off it, you know, and if people are struggling, you know, fingers crossed, you know. Oh, I don't know. It's sad. It really is sad, and I think it's left a lot of people up in the air, and they're not sure what to do. And yeah, I mean, I don't blame these people for panic buying, but I think that in itself is causing problems for people that are just due their next pens, and now we can't get them because people are panic buying. And again, it's just my opinion, and I do get why they're doing it. And maybe if I'd got the funds to do it, would I do it? I don't know. I mean, people have I've heard people saying that they don't think it's going to go up as much, that they think that people are going to get a shock because it's only going to go up £10-15, you know, and everyone's been out panic buying and it's not going to go up that much. Who knows? None of us know. But it is rubbish. Whatever it is, we pay enough, and you know, it is rubbish that this is happening. And I do feel for everyone out there that, you know, isn't sure what is going to happen. And I do feel for you all, and we're all in the same boat. But yeah, I do actually feel for everybody, you know, especially for these people that have been struggling, and it's been their lifeline, and it's the only thing that they've been able to kind of turn to. I've seen a few comments again, oh, just go to the gym, it's cheaper. That's okay if you're able-bodied and you can do that, or you've got the confidence to do it, or, you know, what else did somebody put? Oh, it's go slimming world, that's cheaper. Again, we've all been down that, you know, I've been down that road. Personally, it didn't work for me. But again, I'm not going to hate on slimming clubs. It just wasn't for me. But yeah, I've read all these comments saying, oh, you know, do this and, you know, that'll be better. The gym one gets me because I just think, yeah, I'd love to join the gym. And I used to run at the gym and, you know, lift weights and everything else. Me and the husband used to do wolf runs, yeah, mud runs and obstacle courses and all the rest of it. I'm not able now, and it's not a case of I don't want to do it. I mean, yes, I could go to the gym, but there's only so much I could do. Oh, I don't know. I just think people need to think before they put this into action, you know, and engage their brain a bit. But some people don't care, do they? Let's face it. So anyway, we're all up in the air. We all don't know what's going on. I think we just need to ride this out and kind of be there for each other and see what happens. While I'm talking about happening stuff, and I just want to give you all a massive virtual hug. And say a massive thank you for all of your lovely comments on my video last week where I revealed myself and revealed my weight and everything else, because it wasn't easy for me. It wasn't easy sharing those pictures with you, and so far there's been no haters or horrible people this week, and I am very grateful for that. Also, I would, you know, like to say how grateful I am for all of you that are here. Old and new. I loved seeing the same old faces commenting and writing down in the comments down below, and all the new faces as well. I'm grateful to have you, and you know, I am so lucky. I'm so lucky that you are all so wonderful and you're here week after week, and don't ever think I don't appreciate you, because I do. And yeah, you are all amazing. Don't ever let anybody tell you otherwise. So that's me this week. That's all I've got to tell you. Please leave your lovely comments down below and share what you think about the news. And yeah, there's been people asking me whether we get tablet version here in the UK. We don't. I don't know whether you do over in America or wherever you were typing from, but no, we have only got the injection version at the minute. I've heard, I don't know whether it's true or not, that there could be an option of that in the future, but well, how true that is, I don't know. But yes, I know that's the only option we have at the minute, but yeah. Yes, anyway, so before I go, I just want to let you know that I do have a discount code. It is with MedExpress. I cannot put it on the screen, but if you do want to have my code, then drop me an email. It is in the description box below, and I will certainly share that with you. It is a £40 off for your first prescription with MedExpress, so it doesn't matter if you're coming over from another provider, you can still use it, and it gets you £40 off your first prescription. Try and get it in before September, before the prices go up, and then you will get a little discount from your pen. So yeah, please drop me an email and I will share that with you. That's no trouble at all. So I'm going to love you and leave you for this week, and busy week next week. I've got the jumble sale, my summer jumble sale at work. So and I'm hoping, because if like I said to you at the beginning, if I lose that £2 next week, that's 3.5 stone. So fingers crossed we have another loss this week, and I will get under that stone bracket. I'm really feeling the benefits this summer. You know, I did have a bit of chocolate and stuff at my birthday, but on cake. But you can't not have cake on your birthday, can you? And you cannot have chocolate. You cannot not have chocolate on your birthday. So yes. But I'm going to be good now for the rest of the duration of this week, and hopefully that won't sabotage me too much. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. I keep saying it, but I'm going to go. I love you all loads. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Mwah.